What's going on, friends? So, tonight I'm going to be opening a package I received from none other than Sexy Billy Hurst. Billy has a great channel, man. Uh, I didn't expect the package. It just showed up today, so I'm really stoked to see what it is. But before I open it, though, just a little bit about Billy. Been friends with Billy now 3, 4 years. Gosh, yeah. One of the original people I started talking to in the vinyl community, but his interests go way beyond just vinyl. This dude's got reel to reel. He's got 8-track cassettes, CDs, and it's just a heck of a collection. Uh, he's making new 8-tracks. I don't know how he does it, but he's taking albums that weren't available on 8-track and making them into these like homemade 8-tracks with really cool labels. So go check his channel out if you haven't, man. You'll be really impressed. We talk outside of YouTube through Facebook or on the phone or text, and just been a really good friend. And like I say, we really cut up with him, but dude takes his music serious. His most recent videos, he's been getting Japanese pressings with the Obies, so it's been really cool to see what he's been getting. So, yeah, I appreciate you, man. Not just for sending me stuff, man, but for being my friend and being somebody I can count on. So it's really cool, man. I got a lot of really good friends that I've met through YouTube videos and vinyl and comics and stuff. It's really cool, man. And I don't get a lot of views on my videos. I'm okay with that because the few views that I do get, I know those are really solid people, men and women, and that comment. And you know, I always like to reciprocate, and I always feel like I fall short because sometimes I'm not able to watch every video, but I do go back through and try to get the ones that I've missed. So any shortcomings in the friendship is mine. But I do appreciate you, man. And without further ado, I'm going to see what you sent. All right. So, big package. And I got a big package. All right. I don't know where to start. I don't want to look either. But I'm thinking it's a box in a box. Maybe. I got to take a look. Okay, so there's boxes inside of boxes. So I didn't see anything. But I did see there's a note. I don't have to read it. I can't read this one on the. Sorry, y'all. I can't read this one out loud, but yeah, man. I can't read this one. I can't even show the art on it. He's also an artist, apparently. So, all right. So I'm gonna try to move around here with. Sorry, I can't get over what he wrote. Oh Lord. All right, I think this is a record. Oh, dude, this is sweet. All right, so I'd heard of Culture Wall a while back. I like alternative country, like roots music and Americana, and I don't really get into today's country, very little. But I like the artists that are kind of throwbacks to that era, and I've really discovered Culture Wall. And like I said, I'd heard of Culture Wall and listened to a few songs a while back and kind of forgot about it. And then watched one of Billy's videos and I'm like, oh my God, Culture Wall. That's right. I wanted to pick his stuff up. So a couple of videos back, I showed a Culture Wall CD, his debut CD, but I didn't have anything else. I don't have anything on vinyl. And so this was actually the next one I was going to get because me and Billy talked about him on the phone. So, dude, that's awesome, man. This is I'd even talked to him about what should the next one be that I get. And there it is. Wow. This is, if you like country and western, but more, I won't say folk, but roots, just a lot of vocals and just guitar, not a lot of, a lot of instruments, man. Just kind of like a real stripped down sound. I think you'd dig Culture Wall. So this is sweet, man. Like I said, this was going to be the next one I got, and he knew that, so he went and got it. So what can I say, man? You rock, Billy Hurst. All right, another stiff. think I gotta take this part out without looking. All right. So yeah, it was a box inside a box. So, who's this box from? I don't know that person. All right. VHS, I think. No. Yes. Oh, sorry, I had to look. It was two stuck together. Oh, Natural Born Killers on VHS. I did not have this. It's been a while since I've seen this too, man. This was a, well, I think most everybody knows, but if you don't, it was a really big hit back, when did this come out? 96. And it was basically Oliver Stone's attempt to kind of, through a very violent movie, show how much America really liked violence. So, but I think most of you are familiar. It's a double VHS. I've not seen this before like this. So it should have, yeah, it's got a bunch of extras on here. So, man, it's been a while since I've seen this. Thank you, man. Natural Born Killers on VHS. You rock, Billy Hurst. Whoa, how about dropped it? Think of VHS. Ha! Yes! First Blood! Check that. I don't have this. I have 3. This is my favorite. This is digitally remastered. Yeah, look at that. Well, I haven't watched the new one, but man, I haven't met anybody that says it's any good. So I kind of, I don't know. It's it's almost like sometimes you make so many movies. I'm trying to think of the word. What do you call them? Not remakes, but anyway, you kind of oversaturate the market, and then you run out of fresh ideas. So, but this right here, this is freaking sweet. This is like my favorite Rambo. All right, I think it's a lot of VHSs. No way. Yeah, I forgot this existed. Me and my buddy both bought this on VHS when it came out, because it has like the uncensored versions of the videos for Mother. And I think maybe She Rides. I don't know. I can't remember. One of them was shown on MTV, of course, was a little more sanitized. For sure, Mother was. And another one of these. I think She Rides maybe was the one where they're like, we're not going to show that. You're going to have to cut some of that stuff out. But yeah, Danzig VHS. I didn't have it, but my buddy had the one where it was interviews with Danzig, where he was talking about the lost books of the Bibles, and I cannot remember the name of it. I bet Billy knows, or Chris over at What Lurks on Channel X, what that was called. But it was a really cool documentary, man. But when Danzig hit, wow, it was huge when Danzig, and everybody loved the Misfits, and then, Sam Hain wasn't as big as the Misfits, but people were still like, waiting for Danzig to come out with new music. And when this came out, dude, it was like, it hit the metal community hardcore. I don't have this, but I have seen it numerous times. Beavis and Butthead to America. It's actually a really good little movie, man. You think it would just be kind of dumb. And, there's parts of it that is, but it's enjoyable. This and Team America, is that the name of it? With the puppets. Oh, man. So, thank you, Billy. I have not watched this in a while, but I used to watch it pretty regularly when it'd come on like cable. Do people even say cable anymore, or is it just all streaming now? Or satellite? I've never heard of this. But their cover's cool. Oh yeah, this is right up my alley. Look at this. Dr. Frankenstein's Castle of Fruits with Rossano Brazzi and Michael Dunn. Don't know. Is this American? Sounds a little Italianish. So anyway, sorry. looking at everything. Look at that cool cover, man. Frankenstein looks, his head looks a little odd. What's going on there? Look. Is that Frankenstein? It's like he's just starting the hair club for men. The plugs, you know. But they tell you to wear like a skull cap over it. But hey, it's Frankenstein. He doesn't wear skull caps. Sweet dude. Never heard of it, but I am stoked to check it out. Alright. Alright, I think this is it. Oh my gosh. Now this is and this was not a movie I expected to like when it came out. And I didn't watch it for the longest time. And then I don't remember what it was. Maybe I was with a lady who wanted to watch this, or I watched it with a lady one time, and I was like, my God, it's actually a pretty dang good movie. Pure country, man. George Strait. Who's the girl in here? Isabel Glasser. Not like a big named actress, but I liked her in this. Pretty lady. I like to ride horses. Who doesn't enjoy a good horse ride? The horse. Oh man. Alright. So I think that's it. Let me double check. Yep. Alright. Billy, thank you so much for this, man. Sneaky devil. He knew I was gonna be getting this soon. So I'm glad I hadn't gotten it yet, but stoked to have this, dude. Stoked to have my VHSs, every one of them. And whether I've seen them or not, man, I'm going to watch those. And this is in the comic book, the Nerd Cave, comic book room, whatever you want to call it. This is where I watch my laser discs and VHSs and have old 80s TV. So basically, I try to make it as close to the setup I had when I was a teenager as possible. So to kind of, I don't know, relive those memories of the 80s when, to me, it was like a great decade for music, especially metal and pop. I like both. Even country, I like 80s country mostly. We get in the 90s and they start losing me. But really, you know, this is my room where I kind of just relive my teenage years. So this will be where I watch the VHSs, and I will think of you, Billy, fondly, by the way, very fondly. But thank you again. Appreciate the art that I can't show. And thank you for being my friend, brother. You rock. Everybody take care, and we'll talk to you soon. Follow out.